What is going on, guys? This is Eric from Atypical Outdoors, and today I have some different content for you. I actually fished my first tournament for 2020, and it was a big bass tournament. You know, man, right up my alley, right? This tournament was hosted by the homie, Hut Hudson. You can check him out on Facebook, and also DJ Greg Street. So, you know, I had to do it, man. So, I hit up my homeboy, Anthony Jones, who has the Top Gun jumbo. This is an insane jumbo. And we was like, hey, man, let's give it a shot. The tournament was announced Friday, and we were going to fish it on Sunday. Never fished this spot before. You know, it was about 2 hours away. And we was like, why not? Let's give it a shot. Now, me and Anthony actually have 3 or 4 tournaments lined up to fish this year. So I wanted to break the ice, and we wanted to figure out how we fish together and also see how the boat performs on the water. So we were hoping to catch a big bass. So let's see as this day unfolds, and let's jump straight into this video. Let's go, man. Big bass, man. I hope you show up. What's going on, guys? I'm with the big homie, and we have the first official tournament of the year. You can hear him back here. We about to start 7 a.m. This is the homie, the big cousin.
What's up, cousins?
Anthony Jones, y'all check him out. We're in the baddest jumbo, if y'all can see, in the country. Can't get it in there, but you know what it is. So let's try to go catch this big bass, guys. That is a one goal, to catch the biggest bass and catch this chick. We'll see you in a little bit. That's an electric motor. You hear it? Right here? That green jumbo, that's electric.
Oh, yeah. So see that green one? We'll have some similar to that.
Yeah. He planning on that bad boy almost. Yeah.
All right, cousins. We out here.
Let's make it.
They just did the old blast off. We are riding out. This is a big bass tournament, big crappie tournament.
Yes, sir.
Big catfish tournament. Heck, they even got a big brim tournament. We are searching for the donkey, the slaunch, the monster, the lunker, the toad, whatever you want to call it. I got the big bass specialist himself, the typical outdoors,
I'm gonna try.
Eric up front. And we are, looks like we're in NASCAR, man, with all these other boats trying to get over here.
Taking off.
On them. But this is what we're doing, and we're going to see how it goes. This is the first tournament I've fished in this boat. And we're just going to see how it performs and have a good day on the water. Hopefully get in some fish and maybe even get a big fish. But,
get that chick.
There's a lot of guys here. So stay tuned.
See, that's all like a riffraff right there, man. So that's like little areas where you fish your crankbaits and your square bills and stuff like that too. Which they already kind of headed to the same spot too. One of the first things we noticed was spacing was going to be an issue. You have 30 and 40 boats on a reservoir that's only about 250 acres. So it was tight quarters in some spots. I mean, you'll come up to a place and the guy would fish directly in front of you, or you'll be headed to a point off a bridge and it would be somebody like 30 feet in front of you casting towards the area that you had to fish. So we had to figure out how to adjust and how to make things happen as we went throughout the day. That was one of the biggest things that I noticed off top. Considering, like, I'm a guy who fish a lot on the weekdays, and also I fish a lot of reservoirs too, but I was not used to this many people fishing one area at one time. So let's get back into the video. Settle down in the rhythm, yeah. Yeah, man. You want to go explore down here?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, let's go check it out. This was a spot that I felt like I should have fished, man. I didn't want to try to make Anthony navigate towards this crazy area with all the boats going through. But on this reservoir, you had like a pinch point. You had one portion of the lake here and one portion of the lake here, which they were divided by a bridge. To the left side of the bridge, it was almost like a little eddy. It was a hole. And we didn't fish that area, but I felt like deep down inside that could have been a spot that held a giant bass. The only reason being is because That is a spot that's quick and easy for a big bass to get to deep water. Also, you have a creek channel and you have a pinch point. So a big fish could sit up to the left of that, cruise up to the creek channel, and then cruise back to that hole to the left side. I felt like that spot could have contained a big bass, and that was something that I felt like we should have fished. I should have spoke up, and we should have tried that spot. Now, let's get on to the other part of the video.
I'm gonna take that chatterbait off in a couple minutes, and I'll put on a crankbait.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop us right here.
Well, no, I keep the chatterbait on, but I'm gonna take off the lipless and put a square bill on. Come on, first fish at the tournament. That's a little bit deeper.
All right, guys, about an hour and a half in, I realized that things were not going good for us. We actually got the update from Hut. Somebody had already caught a 7-pounder, a 6-pounder, and a 4-pounder. I was like, bro, come on, man. At that point, I haven't even gotten a bite or anything. You know, we did what we felt would have worked. Like I said, we never fished this place before. We concentrated on points and secondary points. We fished a bank that was a 7-foot bank as far as depth-wise. The reason why I kind of zoned in on that one was because the slope of the bank was really steep. Usually when you have a steep bank, that translates to deeper water. And that was some of the deeper water along the bank. But we didn't get bites there at all. I used a jig because I really wanted to concentrate on getting a bigger bite and cover the bottom of the water column. I used a chatterbait because chatterbaits has usually produced a bigger fish for me. And also I started using a crankbait, the rock crawler, to try to cover a range of 10 to 12 feet. None of these things worked, unfortunately, so this is how the day was going. We decided to switch it up and try and do something different. Let's get into that.
But yeah, man, I didn't know that it would show the whole creek. That's super important, man. So I think over there, that point that lies right next to the creek, that should be a money spot. And there's a couple more points on this bank. And where that creek dumps in should be good too, in this dam. I never fished with one that was the that's this deep. Hit this then, man. Hell yeah, he didn't stay on it. God. Boom, boom. Yep.
Alright guys, as I create this channel, I wanted to be real with you guys. You know, when we fished this tournament, man, I was like, damn it, man, we're not doing good. And like, should I upload a video? But I am, man, because I learned so much from this tournament, man, on how I need to progress as a fisher and how I need to become better and work on some different skill sets. Now, this was the area in the tournament where things really went off the rocks and they didn't go well for us. So I figured deep down in my mind that, hey man, these fish right now are probably deep. I was like, let me do some homework. I knew this reservoir had a creek that ran through it. So I went on Google Maps and I pulled up the reservoir and I actually found the creek channel. I was like, all right, perfect. So now we know where the creek channel is at. We can follow this creek channel. Now, this goes to a different point to tell you guys, thank things, Stu. This is where I kind of dropped the ball a little bit. Now, you remember me talking about that pinch point, right? This creek flowed directly through that pinch point. And also, on that pinch point, that bridge had those big pillars. And I noticed that all the fishermen stacked up in this one spot. And I told Anthony, you know what, man, they're crappie fishermen. A lot of times, crappies stack up on the bridge pillars. And also, you see where everybody's tying off and they're fishing for crappie. But also, guys, that was a pinch point, man. It was a creek channel that ran through there. Big bass are lazy, so they can just sit there in that creek and just wait for things to come swimming through that pinch point. This was the prime area for a giant bass. And for what I hear, this was where one of the biggest bass were caught that day too, man. And I dropped the ball, guys. Now, as we progress through this, me and Anthony started fishing this creek channel and trying to figure things out. I have no experience fishing deep. This is where, as a bank fisherman and as a guy in a small boat, I haven't practiced those skill sets. I haven't really used electronics. So, coming soon, your boy gonna get electronics for my boat. And I'm gonna figure that out. This year, I'm gonna figure out fishing deep with deep diving crankbaits and Magnum Ned rigs. Now, I'm not a drop shot fisherman. I don't want to do drop shots. If I'm gonna fish tournament sometimes, I still want to fish them my way with bigger than average baits, and I want to catch big fish. If I only catch 6 fish in a tournament, so be it. I hope they're big. I'm not here to catch small fish. Now, this is where things are shaky for us. We didn't know how to fish deep. We tried to fish deep. 0 results. Now, let's get back into the video and see how the day ended up.
Y'all have any luck, man?
We got caught 3 and missed 2 books.
Oh, shoot. So pretty solid then, man. It's been kind of tough today, man. Yeah.
Y'all got any?
Nah, not yet, man. We still working on it. We trying.
Yeah, I had a good one over there on that punt.
Is it Fred? Yeah, Eric, man, from Facebook.
Eric?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
Yeah. Doing pretty good, man.
Hey, Tip,
Yeah. Cool. Hey, good luck to y'all, man. Yeah.
Well, guys, the fat lady has sung, and your boy took in 0. I skunked straight like that. But I learned so much, man. This is one thing that stung. This really hurt a whole lot. I actually went on Facebook and saw the results of the tournament. Dude caught a 7-pounder on a red-eye lipless crankbait. Guess what your boy had tied on to start the tournament? A red-eye lipless crankbait. I didn't throw it once. I took it off after 20 minutes. Man, stick to your guns. Stick to what you know. If you have a plan with it, use your plan and then adjust. I didn't even use the bait, guys. I've been telling you guys all year. My favorite winter bait, lipless crankbait. Didn't use it once. So this is what happens sometimes when you fish these big events. You forget track of what you normally do. You forget your skill sets. You have to relax. You know, I was pretty chill, but I forgot. You know, I didn't stick to the game plan. But that is how it goes, guys. Now, I must give a big shout out to Marcus Big Fish Alexandra. Dude, you got it. An 8-pounder? That is legit. Congrats to you, man. One day, hopefully, I will fish against you again and beat you. Hopefully. But it was a pleasure meeting you, guy. You are a trip, man, and one day, hopefully soon, we will fish too. It was cool to also meet Fred, man, which is another great angler. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something through my struggles. I wanted to really make this video after the tournament because I learned so much. And, you know, I'm not a tournament fisher, but I will be doing some tournaments and hopefully some more big fish tournaments. And I will learn how to use electronics. That is key. Well, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on a video soon.